Parker, but he instigated the war, didn't he?
Which again was shocking to us all because, you know, off camera, Spencer and myself said, you know, we'd expect him to be able to outbox him but not out-hustle him, and that's what he did at stages. It's the first time I saw three men nearly brought to tears when he was announced the world champion, because it was a man that well and truly deserved it. He had that mental desire, that will to win, and when you see a man in the ring like that, even when he was hit, even when he was hurt, even when times were hard against him, he still came back and gave it his all. And he said, look, it was just the thinking about my brother. You know, I had nothing else to grasp onto to bring me back into the fight. And that's exactly what he did. When he boxed him, that's when the excellent shots came up. When he fought him, that's when we were on the edge of our seats thinking, you know, back off a little bit, give it a bit of space, because we're trying to sling the big shots in. But when he boxed him brilliantly, and then let the big shots go.
It was that desire to win, though, wasn't it? I mean, it just took us all by surprise, because we know, as everybody does who knows Darren Parker, he's a technical boxer. He does that beautifully, works everything off the jab, and we thought that's the way he was going to beat him, and we thought down the back stretch that Geale would come back into it and make it really tough.
Yeah.
But it turned out totally different. Parker was the one who looked stronger towards the end, and he was so determined.
It was a good gamble, because you're thinking he'd boxed more than he fought, but he actually fought more than he boxed. It was a good gamble, but it was a gamble.
Good game plan. He'd obviously trained for that, and, you know, it was a great game plan what they come up with him and his coach, and he stuck to it throughout. From the start to the finish, he stuck to the game plan, you know, and it worked for him.
Round one, Spencer, Darren came out there looking for that big shot straight away. As you say, that surprised a lot of people, surprised us.
Yeah, it totally surprised me. Come out loading up with those big shots, which worried me, because, you know, he's had a tendency in the later rounds to fade, and I thought I didn't want him loading up so early, looking for those big knockouts. Now, we know he was coming off 2 4-round knockout wins, and I thought to myself, perhaps he was, you know, trying to sit down these shots more, hurt Geale, but I was really worried if he went into the later rounds. But he was so determined, he stuck to his guns, and he beat Geale what he's good at. He out-hustled him, which was a surprise to all three of us here, and great performance.
He didn't show any respect. No, and you know, that was what it was.
And that was the difference from Sergio Martinez fight.
He showed Martinez too much respect, and in there he just, from the off, just give it him.
I think that's what he learned, Ed, from the Martinez fight. You know, like we said, he didn't really have the confidence going in there. He gained a lot of confidence coming out because he realised he could mix in that calibre of fighter. But what he learned was, you know, how to get through those rough patches. He'd never really been there before. He'd never mixed with that calibre of opponent. And, you know, had that been before the Martinez fight, when he went over there, what round did he go over in the 6th round? Yeah. When he went over in the 6th round, he may not have beat that count, but that experience pulled him through.
And what it's also doing is giving him the knowledge to execute a game.
Absolutely.
Now he knows it works, and now he'll be, if he does box on, be a different kind of champion. He was non-committal afterwards when he spoke to him about what's he going to do. Don't be surprised, because he's reached that mountain.
He can enjoy the moment. He had to endure some very torrid times in the middle rounds, didn't he? That 6th round knockdown, which must have taken a lot out of him.
Yeah, of course, and it was a test of character. That was a massive test of his character, because we all thought, oh no, that is it.
Yeah.
And we were all shocked by this shot, because we thought it was low. We thought, is he going to get up? He left it to 9 and off. He got it back on his feet. But you know what? He dug in deep. And character beats most things in a fight. You know, and after that, Geale really put it on him and blew himself out, because he thought, I've got it. He's gone. I've taken the fight out.